Hey guys, what's up? Chad Wesley Smith here. Gonna break down my boy Ray Holley's Pro Shuttle and 3-cone drill technique. Just let this one run through. Alright, so I'm definitely expecting some very fast times from Ray in both of these drills. He's gone under 4 seconds with me 2 or 3 years ago when I was working with him in junior college on the 20-yard shuttle, so you know, should expect a very impressive time from him. The first thing that jumps out to me here is that his foot position and his stance is a little bit wider than I would like to see. I'd like him to bring his feet into more like hip width. Right now he's a little bit outside his shoulders, and then to focus his weight distribution on being, in this case, on the outside of his right foot and inside of his left foot, as he's going to start to his right. Now he does get a very good crossover step here. You can see through one step he's over a yard into this. His chest comes up a little bit more than I'd like. I want to see him run downhill to the line. But he is getting there in just 3 big steps and turn. All right, so this is really the critical part of the drill. His foot positioning is good. If we were looking at this straight down the line, like from the opposite angle of this, you'd be able to see that his right foot and his left foot are pretty much in line with each other. I'd like to see his right foot come forward towards the camera about maybe just 3 to 6 inches. That's going to be easier for him to open his hips back to the opposite line. I also want to make his aiming point with his right foot, so his near foot to the line, about 6 inches past the line, just so he doesn't have to stretch so much with the upper body and kind of take his center of gravity more towards the line than we'd like it to be. We want the center of gravity to be able to stay, like his chest to stay over the inside knee. So you can really see him having to stretch that right hand out to the line, and that because he's having to stretch the line like that, it's also not allowing him to get his shoulders turned back to the opposite line. So we need to get that right foot about 3 to 6 inches past the line and 3 to 6 inches closer to the camera, which will allow him to keep his shoulders pointed back towards the opposite line. Coming out here, he's got real good low body angle, big powerful arm drive. Chops his steps a little bit more than I'd like to see there. And the same issues as we dealt with in the first turn, we're dealing with in this turn as well. His shoulders are pointed straight back at the camera, and we want to get them turned back more towards where he's going to go to. And we could see a lower body angle through the finish here. But he does a good job of running through the line, which you do not want to do. What a lot of people tend to do is they tend to get towards this line and try and take a big step and lunge at the line. You want to sprint through the line. Now let's watch this one full speed. Alright, now into the 3-cone drill. 3-cone drill, let's let this first one run through full speed. So first thing that jumps out to me on this first test, start position looks really good. Great shin angles, better than his 40-yard dash shin angles from the other day. So hopefully, that's getting fixed on the 40 as well. Comes out low, trying to get there in 1, 2, 3 turn, which he does. Foot positioning, a little bit similar problem to what we had in the 20-yard shuttle. I'd like to see his right foot come towards the camera just a couple more inches to allow his hips to open better. Too long in his arm action here. He's only got 2 steps, but in those 2 steps we need to get 2 very powerful pumps with the arm. And I want to see him run to the line more instead of hop. We want to run to the line. I guess it's more pronounced when we watch it in slow motion. It looks like he hops at the line, but in full speed he's running to it more. See where his left foot is planting to make this turn? It is planting maybe 2 or 3 inches behind the line. I'd like to have it on or 2 to 3 inches past the line. But Ray's a great athlete, and he can make some mistakes here and still run some fast times that maybe other people would not be able to. But we don't want to make those mistakes. Run the fastest time possible. So I need to see his left foot get like a bigger step here with his left foot, plant it on or just past the line, and get good plant and snap those hips around. Because where his left foot is planting right now, he's having to run kind of up past the cone, and it's real slight upfield. But if we can plant at or just slightly past the line, you can immediately start coming back like downhill. It's just the difference of running 1, 2, 3 extra feet. The right foot here, I'd like to see the right foot plant on the line so we can really snap those hips around, because it's making you take an extra step. Make him take an extra step around that cone. This angle, though, he does a great job with, coming downhill, real powerful arm drive, great body angle, and running through the line. Let this run through full speed. There you can see that little hop towards the line. Alright, so good start angle. Right foot can come a little bit more towards us, but it's better. Let's make the aiming point here just past the line. Alright, we don't want to have to run extra reps because they say you're not touching the line, because you're about as borderline as you can get right there. Let that left foot plant just a little bit farther upfield. You can see where you're getting kind of loose with the arms here. So that left arm's all away from your body. Alright. Keep the arms tight and sharp with the arms. Don't force that angle with the head so much. You're dropping your head a lot there instead of dropping the whole body. You can see on this turn, this is the hardest turn of the thing. Ray's really chopping his steps more than we'd like to see. We want to get this done in as few steps as possible. So we need to hit that right foot a little bit past the cone. Stick it in the ground, whip those hips around, trying to get it done in one to 3 steps instead of chopping like that. But Ray's a great athlete, great change of direction skills, making some mistakes here that we can clean up and, shave those a couple more hundredths, maybe a tenth and a half off of his time, and really impress some people.